All right, and we are back. Legit, the just do it energy to click that button is like jumping into ice cold water. Let's get over it and move forward. So, I did some off screen work and I was able to come up with a song that I think was pretty great. Old Mountain Man, a sort of ode to a friend of mine. And that person is going to get a text message in about 8 minutes with the link to the cheesiest video I've ever made in my entire life. I think it's ranks up there in like top 10 most embarrassing moments, but I don't know. It was me just trying to get something done. In retrospect, because I forgot I was gonna have to make a thumbnail, so I made this really simple cheesy video just to be like a background for let me share this video for my friend, and then I was gonna hide it on my other like personal channel where I only send things. But then I was like, I did this work on here. I may as well present it to the world as ugly and sloppy as it came out. As I just tried to get it uploaded before the children had to be put to bed last night, and it's. I think it's pretty good. AI. I think it sounds better than anything I could have made on my own using my hands with instruments in the amount of time it took me to get it out of the computer. That voice in the background would be Unit 2. You ate him. You ate him. I'm on my video. Shh. You're butting in. You're butting in. Well, I'll get him set up, but let me go ahead and play that for y'all. I hope my audio is cooperating today. Oh yeah, I wanted to go over real quick lessons I've learned on starting to stream. I absolutely have to migrate this to my husband's office. This has been fun over here, bojangling it, but oh my gosh. Also, if I want to get this done, I gotta wake up earlier. Typically, I do go to bed pretty early. I feel like I wake up pretty early, but I need to wake up earlier. Also, after I proved to myself the sort of stint of trying to do this 30 days in a row, I think that's good to like get the momentum going, but it's not necessarily a long-term productive strategy. But I feel like I need it in my, again, like loathing of technology. So much of my human interactions are filtered through screens, and work had eaten my soul alive through the screen. And I just like being on the devices starts to make my inner child cry, I suppose. But anyways, I put all of that aside and used ChatGPT and some of my own creativity to coerce this song. Let's listen to it, and then I'll go back over how I made it some of the things that were done off screen. On my cursor.
Old Mountain Man greets the day anew, feeds the pigs in the dawn's soft hue. Chickens rise early, turkeys stand tall, ducks trace the water, he tends to them all. Hot coffee in hand, heart feeling blessed. Morning air calls, his soul finds rest. Old Mountain Man with the love of his life, every move he makes for his beautiful wife. Rabbits in hutches, peacocks that preen, quail in the coop, all kept serene. The dog's at his heel, the cats roam the land, each corner he's shaped by his careful hand. Hot coffee in hand, heart feeling blessed. Morning air calls, his soul finds rest. Old Mountain Man with the love of his life, every move he makes for his beautiful wife. Simple and steady, this life that they share, built with his hands and a heart full of care. Hot coffee in hand, heart feeling blessed. The morning air calls, his soul finds rest. Old Mountain Man with the love of his life, every move he makes for his beautiful wife.
Awesome. Love us. Stop it. Let me turn off. Okay, there we go. All right. Volume check for myself. Volume check for myself. Yep, everything's working. Apologies. I am Her Lady of Perpetually Dying Batteries. And so what that means is the batteries on this headphones have died and I forgot to charge them. The batteries on this headphone died and I forgot to charge them. The laptop battery had died because I forgot to charge it. And my phone is probably going to be next in line, but that's okay. I feel like I get a little bit better at this each day. I painfully show up and try. So that's the song that I came up with. If you get into doing this, one thing I think you'll want to do is have a notepad area whenever you're working with ChatGPT, and I find that it translates into working with Suno as well, that sometimes like the web page will freeze, or what happens for me with GPT is if you're making a new prompt and you start to type it out there and you need to add something that was from an old prompt, it will disappear. So save your prompts in a nearby notepad space and things that you like in case you need to go back and use them again. But I believe that this is just don't mind the child sounds in the background. It's only for today. The first lyrics that I made in Suno. So I gave this AI, right, with Suno, a really nice prompt, and it gave me these lyrics, which were decent, fairly on point for what I asked for, but I wanted to make it better. And then I wound up saving. I got a persona out of this. I just went ahead and called it Old Mountain Man, which is one strong Southern, emotional, deep Southern twang, passionate country voice, and the description on the banjos and stuff. So we added a music intro. Let me see. I think this is after I went through everything with ChatGPT. Okay, so these are the finished lyrics before I put them into chocolate chips, please. Chocolate chips, please. Thank you for speaking so clearly. Here are 3. And then keep playing with Rufus. Uh-oh, one fell. There it is. Quick. Okay, so let it melt. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. What in the world was I talking about? Right, these are the finished lyrics. Watch, please stop beeping at me. If I'm going to sing some random words, I feel like I may as well commit, right? Even if I stutter. Gosh, so glad I'm here by myself. But thank you to anyone that does catch this later. So let's go back to the beginning of this is the the creative back and forth that I went through with ChatGPT to finalize the lyrics. And some of this is where me and my friend come to not arguing, but debating. It's like, is it faster to do it with the AI? Is it faster to just do it on your own? Human creativity versus computer. I don't want to call it creativity. We need a new word for that of the bastardized creativity. All right, so we went help me touch up my song lyrics, and I actually hit enter on this before I meant to. I meant to like give it some actual feedback first, but I just copied and pasted it exactly from Suno, and it rolled with it. And I actually kind of liked where it took some of the stuff. So I looked at that and told it I really liked the first verse and the chorus, and then I asked it to rewrite and do some other stuff, and it said got it. And if I remember correctly, it did a very cheesy, bad job, to which I responded in kind. I've been told that the computer actually responds better if you show a certain level of frustration. So in the politest way, I use some strong words with it there to have it do a better job. And it tried again. And pretty much we sort of went back and forth. Where I praised it. That was much better, but we still, nope, do it again. So it tried again, and we like the second verse now. I like the second verse. So I told it which ones to keep. I told it what I thought it was doing wrong, like too much on going off course. And then I started introducing to it, which wasn't originally in my first Suno prompt, to add in this theme about his wife as well, because it's really, really important to making this a stellar song. So we keep going. And again, sort of back and forth with it. Try again about this. Verse 4 is garbage. It did start like it made that one long. And so sort of doing a back and forth. It doesn't matter that I clicked on it. It's histories of the other conversations. But yeah, so again, a back and forth chat with it giving me the lyrics again each time. And I told him, we're good up through the first half of here, redo the rest. And so it starts just, honing in on this, do it and the bridge. And again, we just sort of refine until it's coming up with rhymes that I like, that capture, it's a good word, envisioning for the song. Oh yeah, Cats Softly Stray. It sounded stupid. So some of the things that'll come up with are kind of silly. And then it's like, yep, we got that part right. And then I wanted to make the chorus sort of better and longer. And he came up with some really cheesy things to begin with. And yeah, we sort of went back and forth. Rewrite this line, rewrite this line, rewrite these lines, rewrite these lines. I like these lines, rewrite these lines. And then, great, now that we got everything, put it all together. And here's the full song with everything put together, which I was able to then stash up here, but also pop into Suno on the side. And then I didn't keep a good recollection of, I guess it's in the library. I went through quite a few, just pumping them out, changing things in this description here, trying to get it to sound better. A lot of the failures sounded, I guess to me, it sounds robotic after a while listening to them, but it's like too much vocal distortion overlay and it doesn't sound right. So I actually want to look into the history real quick. And I think all of the thumbs down things disappeared. But yeah, look at all of these Old Mountain Mornings that I went through. Again, just changing things in the style a little bit each time to eventually come up with this persona that will generate, I think, sort of decent things called Old Mountain Man. So let's hop into Create and very whimsically throw one thing out there. Again, kids are awake and the other kids are going to be passing through on their way to the public school soon. So we're going to write about, let's see. Sorry, not right with Suno. I want this over here. Actually, nope. It does need to be in creative. Or sorry, in custom, because I want to use our new persona. We're going to use Old Mountain Man to write a new song. Okay, and we're going to write them with Suno. We'll do it on the classics model first. So what stopped charging? What stopped charging? Hello, oh my gosh, there's someone watching. Oh gosh, I think it's this. If you're just joining, I'm perpetually dead battery girl. So these headphones have no battery. These headphones have no battery. And StreamYard has been getting confused about what speakers and mics and things to use. So before we use the persona I came up with in Suno to make a song for Sergio real quick about his toy dinosaur. So we're going to write a children's song about a dino, I can spell, S-A-U-R, dinosaur, named Rufus, that happily beats other little toys. Okay. I'm gonna make a song about Rufus. Can I make a song about Rufus? Heats little cars. Little animals, other little dinosaurs. What else does he eat? Anything else? Unit 1.
Any little things that can fit in his mouth.
Okay. And any other trinkets that fit in his. Nope. Let's just do it. Little TRNG trinkets. Okay. I am joined by the whole crew. Children, please don't make too much noise. I'm doing the thing where the microphone is open to all of the internet. I appreciate it. We have one person watching. Oh, I don't know who it is for certain sure. It's not me. It's not my test account. Hello there. This seems to have frozen, and this is why I like to always keep my prompts over in Notepad. This is a good live example of it shouldn't be taking that long. So what we're going to do is just reload this page. Suno, thank you for being mostly reliable, only occasionally flaky. So far, I'm pretty pleased with it. I accept, yes, I will only submit AI-generated stuff and things that I otherwise hold the rights to. So, with that in mind, we are writing some AI-generated lyrics. Please. I feel like I had some other thought or thing to say, and it totally has drifted far, far away. Okay, this sounds... That's kind of funny. I don't know what a faux pas is. Okay. This one's decent. So I'm gonna just take like a 1-2 at it with ChatGPT. And see if I can make this a little bit better. Okay, so help me refine this song. I want it to be simpler for a child to easily understand. Let's see, kindergartner for a toddler to understand. I also want the chorus to be to use Rufus's name in almost every line. Okay. No, I forgot to give it the lyrics. Whoops. And that's what I mean by accidentally pressing enter. Wow, no, stop. Okay, let's copy this. I should just start a new chat in ChatGPT. We're gonna my copy pasting skills. This is me tripping down a flight of stairs on the internet. That's okay. That's quite all right. So new chat. And in that new chat, we grab all of this up to the help me refine this song that I pasted twice. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Okay. And go. Let's see if that is better. Nope. I'm not digging it. But since everyone's awake, we're not going to argue with ChatGPT.
No! Puzzle piece.
Okay, we'll deal with that in just a moment. It's his loss. Thank you for keeping the volume to a minimum. while I do this real quick.
Don't be so rough with the puzzle.
Voice of Justice, I know. All right, I'm just going to mute myself and we're going to create this song. Pressing on, and I won't look back and take this anymore because I'm done with that. I've got one foot, both foot out the door. All right, that's a real throwback for someone to the 90s. But somehow monopolizing the audio space helps bring the other mouths into less noise, perhaps. Come on and generate the song far enough for us to be able to play it. I'm going to, once these get going, turn my mic off and we'll see what the old Mountain Man persona was able to do with this very quickly thrown together request in Suno. Okay, I can find my cursors. I got this.
Rufus the Dino with a mighty roar, chomping down toys left in a drawer. Cars and dolls he munches with glee, all the little trinkets vanish whoopee. Teddy bears fold inside his jaws, plastic soldiers meet their faux pas. Toy trains zoom, but soon they're gone. Rufus munches from dusk till dawn. Rufus the Dino chomps away. Everything inside becomes his prey. He's the king of the playroom floor. No toy here is ever safe anymore. Action figures with their capes so bright disappear in a flash in a single bite. Puzzle pieces get gulped down fast. Rufus loves his toy-filled repast. Little cars zoom but can't escape. Into Rufus's mouth they take their shape. Lego blocks tumble and fall in line. Rufus chew and feels so fine. Rufus the Dino chomps away. Everything inside becomes his prey. He's the king of the playroom floor. No toy here is ever safe anymore. Everybody seems to make it to the peace and family where every time it feels so freedom and the back room in day fair. Pretty much of this.
Okay, I think the mic is working, but I'm not 100% sure. Version 4 lost the plot there. We got a whole nother second song going on. That's very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and do the next one, and that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for joining. I don't hear the music on the stream. Hang on. I figure, I guess some audio is better than no audio, but I'm trying to get that stream back up in there somewhere in my. You know, I have echo now. I made it worse. No, I don't have echo. I have echo. So just working.
Everything
Oh man.
inside
And thank you, Queen, for being patient with me.
becomes
This is
his
the
prey. He's the king of the playroom floor.
It is.
No toy
My sincerest
here's ever
apologies.
safe anymore.
Again, stumbling down a flight of stairs on the internet. Also, oh my god, I love the album arts for these. But here we go.
Rufus the Dino with a mighty roar, chomping down toys left in a drawer. Cars and dolls he munches with glee. All the little trinkets vanish whoopee. Teddy bears fold inside his jaws. Plastic soldiers meet their faux pas. Toy trains zoom, but soon they're gone. Rufus munches from dusk till dawn. Rufus the Dino chomps away. Everything inside becomes his prey. He's the king of the playroom floor. No toy here is ever safe anymore. Action figures with their capes so bright disappear in a flash, in a single bite. Puzzle pieces get gulped down fast. Rufus loves his toy-filled repast. Little cars zoom, but can't escape. Into Rufus's mouth they take their shape. Lego blocks tumble and fall in line. Rufus chewing feels so fine. Rufus the Dino chomps away. Everything inside becomes his prey. He's the king of the playroom floor. No toy here is ever safe anymore.
It might be the world's longest outro. They're just like twanging that thing along. All right. Thank you so much. I got to go and do homeschool and all the things. This has been great. I'm glad I showed up for me and showed up for you. And hooray. Have a great day.